Are we not connected to the internet? Good afternoon.
Are you suffering from fibromyalgia and the symptoms of fibromyalgia, or symptoms that are associated with fibromyalgia like chronic pain? Are you suffering from things like numbness and tingling? Do you suffer from headaches?
Numbness and tingling in your hands and feet, lack of energy, chronic fatigue, yes, definitely headaches, migraines, brain fog. Some people who have been diagnosed with fibromyalgia also experience other symptoms like digestive problems,
Back pain,
very
common.
anxiety, mood affects your mood, depression. There's all sorts of different symptoms, and what's worse is not the actual symptoms, but how it actually affects your life. For a lot of people, they find it very difficult to go out and enjoy the day with their family and friends when they're suffering from fibromyalgia.
Yeah, it's really difficult to just be part of your family if you have children, to take care of them. Obviously, it puts a huge burden on relationships, and sometimes you feel exactly that to your family, a burden because you're in chronic pain and not able to participate in family activities.
And some people feel like they're a burden because they're in so much chronic pain, they're dealing with these symptoms that they have a difficult time going out and working full time to help support the family. So that can be frustrating. Some people want to go play sports or enjoy certain hobbies, and they're having a difficult time because they can't.
Yeah, I was just going to say, some of our patients come in and they feel like just trying to get out of bed in the morning is the biggest task in the world.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, they've been suffering for so long that that's where they are right now, and they haven't been able to get any answers. And for some people, it's you're in so much pain or you have so many health concerns, just being able to drive somewhere and then having the confidence to do that, they're not able to do that. And so as a result, they're feeling isolated and hopeless.
Yeah. And then you get to the point where you want to seek help.
Yeah.
So a lot of sufferers will go out and see doctors and try to figure out what's going on with their bodies. And some people have gone to doctor after doctor after doctor, and what's frustrating is you're experiencing all these symptoms and the doctor tells you there's nothing wrong with you.
Yeah. Test after test,
running
referral
a gamut,
after referral.
battery of tests, and you're told there's nothing wrong with you, and clearly there is. Clearly there's something wrong with you. But then eventually, if you are persistent enough, you'll get to the end of the line, and then a doctor will finally say, and it's always through a process of elimination, they'll diagnose you with a condition, fibromyalgia. And what's frustrating about that diagnosis?
Is if we have a diagnosis of fibromyalgia, we wonder, well, what caused it?
And quite frequently, they'll tell you there's no cause, and even worse, there's no cure. So you get this diagnosis, but it's of very little help to you because you have so many questions, and this diagnosis offers pretty much zero answers.
If anything, it offers a feeling of almost like you're shackled to a diagnosis and feeling even more helpless than you went in to see the doctor with.
Exactly. And typically, if you go through the medical route, there are approved medications that are prescribed to fibromyalgia sufferers, like Cymbalta, Savella, and Lyrica. And there are people that do experience some benefit, but on the whole, the fibromyalgia community is unhappy with this being the only solution, perceived solution for a diagnosis. These medications can be dangerous, and in most cases, they actually don't work very well. So people are looking outside of the medical world, and they're looking for a solution to the actual underlying problem, right?
And I feel like even if somebody's diagnosed with fibromyalgia and they feel helpless, but they maybe have a medication, it might be giving them some results or no results, and they might go home and tell their family, I've been diagnosed with fibromyalgia. It's very common for people to not understand what that means and to think that it's all in their head.
Well, here's the problem. You can be diagnosed with fibromyalgia, but you look good, or you look normal, or just look like everybody else. So people can't really identify with the fact that you're suffering with all these different symptoms, and in many cases, your own friends and family don't believe you.
Yeah.
Right? And like you said, they think it's all in your head. And so on top of everything else, that can be very frustrating.
So here you are, you have a condition you've been diagnosed with.
Yeah.
You don't know what the underlying cause is.
Yeah.
You don't have a straightforward cure or
Yeah.
solution for it.
Right.
You're given a medication that gives you maybe some or no results.
And potential side effects.
And your family doesn't understand, and you're feeling lonely and helpless.
Yeah.
And I think at this point you're looking for answers, and if you go to the bookstore, there might be a handful, if it's a large bookstore, a handful of resources maximum or books on fibromyalgia, or you're searching online and you don't know which information is what you can trust,
Yeah.
and what resources you can use. And for us, I guess at this point we should let them know who we are.
Yeah, so for those of you watching, like Mary Thornton, I see there. I'm Dr. Casey. I'm a doctor of natural health. This is my sister, Dr. Morgan, and we've been practicing together over the last 10 years. So we have 10 years of experience dealing with patients with fibromyalgia. And the reason we're starting this community and starting these videos is that I think it's one of the most frustrating misdiagnosed. A lot of people are misdiagnosed. Misunderstood conditions that people are dealing with these days. They're searching for answers. A lot of our patients are asking us to help people they know, because they've had great results in our office, but they know other people that are at the other end of the world looking for similar help. And we're trying to create a community now where people can join in, be with other people who are in a similar situation, but also get help from us and other doctors that we work with all over the world.
And just having one place to use as a resource.
Yeah.
And so we're also the founders of Family Health Advocacy.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell them about that?
Yeah, so we started a natural health website. It's familyhealthadvocacy.com. So I encourage you to go there. It's completely free, but it's got a lot of original content from contributing healthcare practitioners that's there for you to help you and your family get healthy. But specifically, we're here to talk today about fibromyalgia.
Yeah.
And we're starting a community for fibromyalgia sufferers.
And I think what really draws us to fibromyalgia is that in practice we've helped so many people. Yeah. And we've been there and handed them the Kleenex while they open up to us and tell them about their lives. We've had people very close to us experience chronic pain and fibromyalgia, and we've seen lives be destroyed. Yeah. But on the other end of things, through our care and the resources that we've been able to provide people and the tools, we've been able to see lives be restored.
Yeah.
And that absolutely fills us, and we're really excited to provide resources worldwide, not just to our community, yeah, and help the people who have been coming to us, and like Dr. Casey said, asking us to help their friends and family worldwide finally be able to reach out and create a network of practitioners, bring everybody together on this platform of family health advocacy, provide you with articles, resources, tools, blogs. You can check in on a weekly basis. The website's constantly being updated and more information is being provided. But being able to bring the practitioners together, create a network, so we have this resource that we can hand over and say, you know what, hey, this is exactly the stuff that I would offer you. This is the information I trust, and these are the people that I know.
And it is important that we start helping people worldwide, because this is a condition that crosses all borders. Do you want to give some statistics on it?
Yeah, actually, these statistics are jaw-dropping.
Yeah.
2 out of every 100 people here in North America experience fibromyalgia and chronic pain.
Yeah.
And that's 6% of people worldwide have been diagnosed with fibromyalgia.
So that's 450 million. 450 million people suffering with fibromyalgia. It is a fact that over 70% of the sufferers are women. And what's crazy is everything's online now. We know that over 1 million people are Googling fibromyalgia online every single day. So clearly there's a lot of people out there with questions and they're searching for answers, and that's what we plan to provide for everyone.
Yeah, and it's confusing because fibromyalgia is also coined or termed the copycat diagnosis because, one of the statistics I've come across is that 2/3, and I like to just say the majority, or a lot of fibromyalgia diagnosis are misdiagnosis.
Yeah.
And it could be a misdiagnosis with other conditions like arthritis or chronic fatigue syndrome.
Myofascial pain syndrome.
So we want to help clear up some of the misunderstandings so that people can find the help that they need, and we can help point them in the right direction and provide the right tools.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, so we're really excited that over the next 2 to 3 weeks, we're going to start putting out Facebook Live videos, maybe every 2 to 3 days.
Yeah, we're just going to offer you information that you can sink your teeth in right now to start making some changes to improve your health, and just continue to offer you really helpful information.
Yeah, so stay engaged. We're here with you. We actually see that we're here watching us as well, so hello, Cheryl.
Mary, how are you?
Yes. So, click share. Feel free to ask us questions, give us feedback. We're here to support you. We're here as a community. We want to help each other. And that's our real promise to you.
And so Cheryl just mentioned that, she's talking about nutrition. That is something we're definitely going to tackle in the coming videos. So please stay tuned. We're going to get into that.
Yes, thank you, Cheryl. Our promise to you is just to support you, and we're really excited to not only help a lot of people restore their health from where you are now and to be able to achieve it back, but also just to be able to get your health to a higher level than you've ever had before. That's our ultimate goal.
And totally achievable.
Yeah. So stay tuned, keep checking in, click like, let us know that you're listening. Stay engaged and leave a comment, and
even after the video stops running, if you have questions or comments, please go ahead and we'll get to them. We'll address them in the next videos.
Have a wonderful day, guys.
We'll see you later.
Take care.